What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today we got the official multiplayer reveal trailer for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This thing is absolutely epic. There's so much action and so much chaos. It's really, really cool. So let's watch it through one time straight, and then I'll go through and I'll break down each and every little piece in case you guys missed some of the information that this thing gives us, and there's quite a bit of it. So anyway, here we go. Here's the trailer.
Pre-order the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Day Zero Edition and get 24-hour early access, double XP, 2 custom weapons, and the advanced arsenal.
Holy crap, are you serious? That was absolutely intense, especially right there at the end. That is by far the best pre-order bonus we've ever had in Call of Duty history, so that's pretty exciting. But let's take it from the top. So starting off right at the start of this trailer, this little scene right here, you can see down the bottom right, the 2 things next to his ammo counter are equipment. The one on the left is the new threat detection grenade. It highlights enemies red through walls and things like that. We've actually seen it in a couple of other trailers, as well as we see it here in a couple of seconds. And then the one on the right is what appears to be the new throwing knife. We'll see that here in a couple of seconds as well. So let's move forward a little bit. This section right here is kind of interesting to me. So this is the shotgun that we've seen quite a bit of in the different trailers. It's called the TAC-19, but you can see the name down in the bottom right says the TAC-19 Runner Advanced Rifling. That looks like it's some sort of variant to the TAC-19. Like it might be some sort of, slightly customized, modified type weapon of it, and it's not just in the face of attachments. Like it's something different. We'll talk about this later in the video as well, because we get a hint towards that. Now, next up in this scene right here, we see the new way of deploying equipment. So you no longer actually throw grenades and, pieces of equipment and things like that. You actually shoot them out of this, forearm wrist-mounted launchers. So it's kind of interesting that that's how it works now. You can see he's shooting that threat detection grenade, and then here in a couple of seconds he moves on and he shoots the what I'm going to call the spike ball, I guess. I don't know, it's a new throwing knife because he gets a one-hit kill with it. So that's kind of cool. It's going to be really different, not actually physically throwing something and instead just kind of launching everything from now on. But it's kind of exciting at the same time. Now next up we move on to this guy. He's got a sniper here. He sniped somebody to earn the missile strike kill streak. It takes 525 score, and you're going to see that that's going to be pretty badass here in a second. Now, next up, he activates his EXO ability, OMG cloaking is in multiplayer. So this is something everybody's been talking about. We've seen cloaking is in single player. People weren't sure if it was going to be an MP, but it is. So, I don't know. Like, it seems like that could be kind of annoying, kind of overpowered at times, but I'm sure it's, balanced to some extent. Like they wouldn't put cloaking in the game if it wasn't going to be balanced. You can see that actually his battery was running down pretty fast, so I don't think you can stay cloaked for too long, and I doubt that you're actually like fully invisible. Like I'm sure you're still pretty easy to see, so don't freak out yet, guys. Wait till we get our hands on it, but cloaking will be in multiplayer, which is kind of interesting. Now also, just like a couple of frames after this, check out this thing right here. This is a giant freaking mech robot. This is like we've seen this in the single player trailer. It looks like it's going to be a kill streak in the multiplayer, which is really, really cool. You can run around in like an Iron Man enemy type suit. It's pretty awesome, but you can see it's not very strong because this guy calls in his airstrike. This thing is absolutely badass, and it takes out that mech robot with no problem. Now, next up, we move on to the Tsunami map that we saw in the preview of the multiplayer at the end of the single player trailer, and we're going to see a pretty cool, yellow and blue camo right here. I really like the looks of that, and then also it looks like this guy actually has 2 exo abilities. He doesn't have any equipment. He has 2 exo abilities. So it looks like that might be something you can stack up on in your creative class if you want to do that. And then also you're going to see a lot of use of the exo movement, boosting vertically and laterally and stuff like that. People who can master that are really going to be very, very good at this game. And holy crap, was that a one-shot pistol kill? I think it was. So that thing looks pretty epic. But next up, he uses one of his exo abilities, which looks like it's some sort of shield that he pulls out and it kind of blocks bullets. And this made me think that there won't be a riot shield in the game, but we see one later on in the trailer on somebody's back. So I think the riot shield is going to be in here. I'm not sure yet, but we'll have to wait and find out. Now, next up, you see another one-shot kill with the pistol, but this one gives a little bit more information away. So you can see that the sight attachment that he has on this pistol is highlighting the enemy in red, kind of like those threat detection grenades did earlier in the trailer. So I'm assuming this is the new tracker sight. Like this is something where when you're aiming down sights, if they don't have like a stealth perk on, then you're going to be able to see them highlighted in red even from far away. So that's going to be pretty powerful, and I can't wait to try that thing out. Oh my god, he's swimming. Yes, that's right. Swimming is going to be in Advanced Warfare multiplayer. That's pretty cool. Now, next up, we see some footage of the EM1 on a new map. I believe this thing is the EM1. It's the direct energy pre-order bonus weapon that we saw before in a little video they put on their channel. But this one, you never have to reload. You just have to worry about it overheating. So you can't keep on the trigger for too long, but you never, are going to get caught with your pants down and have to reload because you don't have to reload, which is pretty cool. And I can't wait to check out that class of weapon. Now, next up, we see some footage of a cool dual scope sight as well as earning an orbital care package. So yes, care packages are returning, and it's followed by one of my favorite scenes ever in Call of Duty. This guy is getting chased, so he boosts up and then backwards around the enemy and takes him out. It's absolutely epic. So cool. And again, people that can master that jetpack movement are going to be very, very good at this game. Now, next up, this little pistol machine gun looking type thing has an interesting scope on it that he never looks down, so we don't get to see what it's about. But judging by this trailer, it doesn't seem like we're gonna have a shortage of cool new attachments to put on our weapons, which is pretty cool. Now, next up right here, you can see Riot Shield on this guy's back. I don't know if that's another exo ability. I don't know if the Riot Shield's actually gonna be in the game, but that's just what's going on there. And then you kind of move forward a little bit, and you can see here they're actually playing CTF. So yes, CTF is returning. We've known that before. You can see he's got like this super epic hologrammed flag on his back, which is really, really cool. I cannot wait to play CTF in this game. Now, next up, we see a lot of action. We see some more swimming. We see a chopper gunner-esque type kill streak. We see that a crossbow is going to be returning. We see what I think is inside that large mech suit kill streak, which looks really, really powerful. Right here, I think this is like an interactive part of a map, and it looks like it might be shooting at somebody's kill streak. I don't know, maybe you can activate that in some way. We see some dual wielding of these huge mounted machine gun type things, and then at the end, an absolutely epic laser strike that's probably going to be one of the more powerful kill streaks or score streaks in the game. So that's just, that is absolutely amazing. And that was only the main part of the trailer. We actually have 2 teasers at the end. So the first teaser, the guy earns a supply drop. Now, if you guys don't know what these are, you earn these things and they give you all kinds of various in-game, loot and weapons and things like that. And so this thing earns him 3 different things. The first one is the Sentinel helmet. The second one one is the Reinforcement Enlisted, and the third one is the BAL-27 Obsidian Steed Elite Assault Rifle. So the helmet is obviously just a visual customization you can put on your character. Next up, Reinforcement. This says receive an orbital care package at 2 minutes into your next match. It will contain a low value kill streak. So that's kind of cool. You know, it sounds like these reinforcement, cards, I guess you can call them. You get these things, they give you various rewards you can activate for certain games and can help you out. So that's kind of cool. And then finally, the weapon. This is the most interesting thing to me. You can see that it's got slightly modified stats from the normal BAL-27. It's got higher damage and mobility in exchange for lower accuracy, fire rate, and handling. So it's, kind of adjusted in some way, and then it also looks like it has some sort of camo on it. So this is what I was talking about right at the start of the trailer, the TAC-19 Runner Advanced Rifling Shotgun. I think that was a special weapon as well. So I think, we're going to have the main multiplayer weapons in this game, and then I think you can earn variants of those weapons out of these supply drops that have slightly modified stats, where they're slightly better in some areas and slightly worse in others. So you can really kind of customize your weapon to exactly what you like. If you like a high fire rate and low damage, or if you like medium damage and, low mobility, things like that, it's going to kind of, adjust it, and there's going to be a lot of different options for us to create in our classes, which is pretty exciting. So that's kind of cool. And then also, right after that, we get to see the full extent of the customization in this game. There's eyewear, helmets, tops, loadouts, gloves, pants, knee guards, boots, and exo. And then you can see a bunch of different kits showcased in what I'm assuming is like some sort of lobby. So that's very, very cool. Like, there is so much customization, both in terms of weapons, but also in terms of just, visuals, that it's really gonna, give you always a reason to keep grinding and keep, working towards that next thing, which is very exciting. I honestly cannot wait for this game. And then finally, you thought it was over, but wait, there's more. Billy Mays style, baby. There's a second little kind of like sneak teaser at the end of this thing that says that if you pre-order the game, you get the Day Zero bonus. And this is by far the best pre-order bonus we've ever had in Call of Duty history. You get 24-hour early access to the game on November 3rd. So you don't have to wait until November 4th at midnight to get this game. You get 24-hour early access. I'm assuming you download it on your console, and then you can play, multiplayer and probably campaign too, and the co-op, and you're gonna play it a day early before everybody else who's waiting to get it in stores, which is absolutely epic. I can't wait for that. And also, you get the Advanced Arsenal, which I'm not really sure what that is. You get custom weapons, 2 new custom weapons, and you get double XP for that Day Zero day on November 3rd. So you get the game early, you have double XP all day, and then everybody else gets the next day. So you're already ranked up, you already got your classes, you're going to be going hard. You already know the maps, you already know the game modes, you know everything. So that is really, really cool, and I absolutely cannot wait for that. That's by far the best pre-order bonus we've ever had. So yeah, there you guys have it. That, my friends, is the new multiplayer trailer for Advanced Warfare. I am so excited for this game, and this only further solidified my excitement for it. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. What did you guys think of this trailer? And man, November seems like it's an eternity away, but it's really only a couple of months. So that's pretty exciting. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I've got more Advanced Warfare videos coming out later today, so make sure you guys check back. You absolutely do not want to miss them, I'm telling you. And check out one of the other videos you've seen yet. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.